Well, on to the big story of the day, where we are witnessing a lot of movements also happening right outside the ED office in Mumbai. Anilesh is live there getting us all the updates, but also your channel that has access to Remand details of Yes Bank founder Rana Kapoor. His wife right now, the pictures coming in as we speak, is now making her way to the ED office. Right now, where Rana Kapoor was also taken for a medical checkup. In a short while from now, he will be produced in the local court. Anilesh getting us those pictures there. Yes, Anilesh, explain to us what exactly have you witnessed in the last few minutes. A lot of movement taking place outside the ED office.
Well, absolutely. But just to clarify, I'm actually outside the hospital here, St. George's Hospital, where Mr. Rana Kapoor is still inside and the checkup is on. As a part of the normal procedure, he would be taken for a health checkup and then he would be taken to the court. What we have learned from the sources is that within next 40 minutes, it's highly likely that Mr. Kapoor would be taken from here to the local court. Yes, however, we have learned that, Mr. Rana Kapoor's wife has just reached ED office, where there was a relentless questioning of Mr. Kapoor that happened for over almost 30 hours, if you calculate the total time. What is also important to note here is the lawyer for Mr. Kapoor actually reached today early in the morning around 8 o'clock. I had a conversation with him. It was an off-record conversation, of course, and he is, of course, trying hard to to present his case as much as in the best possible way. Actually, I'm seeing some movement here. It is highly likely that he might come out any time soon. So yes, all eyes are on the gate here. We can see certain movements here. Mr. Kapoor, who is still inside this hospital, St. George's Hospital in Mumbai. Okay, he's highly likely to come in. We can see the ED officials coming out. So there is a possibility that he might be coming out, and we will try to speak to Rana Kapoor here. Okay. Let us try to speak to him. Mr. Kapoor. Okay. All right. Mr. Kapoor. All right. So he's trying to. We have definitely tried to speak to him when he came to the hospital. He has been running from the questions. Mr. Kapoor. Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? The allegations of 600 crore, Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about it? All right, so he's now being taken out by the ED officials here. We did try to speak to him in the morning, if you remember. We did try to ask him the questions. Excuse me. About the alleged kickbacks, but he has not answered any questions. We are still trying to reach to Mr. Kapoor and try to, okay, so we can show you the visuals now. So see, he's clearly hiding his face, not trying to answer the questions. Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? All right. So we'll try to follow and keep you updated on that. But yes, twice we did try to speak to him today and didn't hear anything from the man in question. And now we are following his car. It is highly likely that he might be taken to ED office now, because earlier it was said that he will be taken to a local court, but it appears that it's not happening before 11 o'clock, which obviously means that now he's being taken to the ED office. Excuse me. Back to you.
All right, Anilesh is also following up with Rana Kapoor right now, who has been arrested early this morning by the Enforcement Directorate. The first pictures coming to you on Republic, as we are also on hot trail when it comes to Rana Kapoor, where he was taken to St. George's Hospital a short while back for a medical treatment. He just got over with that. The ED team also accompanying him, and we are also in the car following Rana Kapoor's car with the ED officials. Now it is in all likelihood that he will be taken back to the ED office. Let me just quickly put up the audio as well, what exactly happened just minutes ago.
Anything would you like to say, sir? Say it.
Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about the allegations? The allegations of 600 crore, Mr. Kapoor, what do you have to say about it?
बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान चल रहे हैं ऐसे में
Well, that's the second such confrontation taking place. First, when he was being taken from the ED office to the hospital, now on his way back to the ED office from the hospital, St. George's Hospital, where his medical treatment has just gotten over. Anilesh continues to track his movement. Anilesh, over to you.
Yes, absolutely. So we are following the car of Mr. Rana Kapoor. You can see the number there, which is the 9167. The man right in the middle. I'll ask my VJ to show जो व्यक्ति बीच में बैठे हुए हैं वो राणा कपूर हैं उस वक्त गाड़ी में सामने. The man who's sitting in the middle is Mr. Rana Kapoor, accompanied by 3 ED officials in the car that you are seeing just in front of us. The white car that you are seeing just in front of us has Mr. Rana Kapoor in it. We have been trying to speak to him since morning twice, tried to encounter him with the questions, some legitimate questions regarding the transactions that allegedly happened between DHFL and one of the companies which was allegedly run by one of the members of his family. Initially, before being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate, we have seen that Mr. Kapoor wanted to speak to to the larger audience. He has been tweeting about it, but once in custody and once after relentless questioning, he has chosen not to speak. All right, we can see that there's a conversation going on between the ED officials and Mr. Kapoor. We can see that he's nodding, and there was some sort of exchange of words between the ED officials and Rana Kapoor. Let me also remind you that the ED office is not very far from here, probably a minute or two. We're just here, hold up around a traffic signal here, so it's not going to take long. All right, it's also there is also a possibility that he might be taken to the court. So I think the ED is also trying to play up with the media a little bit. Not sure exactly which direction they are following, but the office is very near to this place. It is highly likely, by the way, it's highly likely that he's being taken to the court. That's what we are learning. We are told that, okay, he's on the way to the court. That's what we are being told. We are trying to follow and get you the latest visuals of the man in car. Also to remind that his wife has just reached ED office. By the way, we'll try to keep a track of the car, the one in front of us, the white car which is just crossed past us. We'll try to give you a sense of what is actually going to happen. Whether he's going to the ED office, it looks like no longer. It appears that he's being taken to the court. Okay, we are here near the car. On the right hand side, the man in the car, we have been asking him all sorts of questions, legitimate questions. He's having a sort of bag in his hand. We have been trying to ask all the questions related to the alleged transactions that happened between DHFL and the company. The car has been slowed down. Okay, so there is a bit of a strategy that we can see. The car has been slowed down. So let us see if we're able to track him. It has been deliberately slowed down, as it appears, while he's on the way to the court. We are trying to show you the latest visuals of the man who is in ED custody. He was arrested around 3 o'clock after relentless questioning, and now trying to avoid questions in as many ways as possible. We did try to ask about the company that was run by his daughter. We asked about 600 crores. Specific questions, just to remind you. We have been asking specific questions.